Torgal is the name of the dog slash wolf that Clive uses in Final Fantasy 16. It's a mechanic that I never really focused on in the game, but it's bizarre that I kind of miss it when I'm playing JRPGs. Pretty much if you never played Final Fantasy 16, Torgal is your dog and you just have him with you. And no matter where you go in the game, for the most part, he is there. So there are parts of the story, no spoilers, that like your party members just aren't there with you. But you bet your ass Torgal's gonna be there with you. He's your dog, so he's always gonna be there with you. You can command him to do certain attacks. You can command him to heal you. So like you have like D-pad commands for him. What I really love about this mechanic is, I remember as a kid, whenever I played like Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts 2, there were certain parts of the story where they didn't let party members come with you, or like they restricted you to a certain number of party members, and that always miffed me, and I know why, because of technical limitations at the time. But even games today, like whenever you go into a cool battle and your party members are like, yeah, this is a battle for you, we'll stay back, or we have to do something else, I'm always like, come on bro, like we're supposed to be a team, like come with me, let's do this together. I just find it more fun for some reason when this party member's with me. It kind of makes the stakes more interesting too. And so the fact that Torgal is just with you all the time, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there is a moment of the game where they kind of play with the Torgal mechanic where something happens, which I found very interesting and which really made me focus on the mechanic, which I really loved in Final Fantasy 16. And so it being a dog I think is perfect, because like it's your pet, you get to kind of command it like in real life. That's what you do with dogs, so it made perfect sense. It makes more sense than like having a human NPC with you or a party member and you commanding it. That doesn't really make too much sense. And so I just think it was a mechanic that was very well done, and something honestly I hope to see in more games, where it just felt very reassuring that like there are parts of the story where like a party member would be like, okay Clive, this is your battle, I'm gonna back up, and I was like, come the fuck on bro, come with me. But like, you know, Torgal's right there on your side, and it was just very gratifying having him there with me. So that's kind of all I want to mention. I just want to mention that Torgal was a great mechanic, and a mechanic that I do want to see in future JRPGs or RPGs in general. And the reason that I actually came to this idea in the first place is because I'm playing Final Fantasy 7 Remake, the Let's Play on my channel, and I think I mentioned in the first episode that like it felt weird until I got my party members that I didn't have a Torgal with me, because the combat is kind of similar to Final Fantasy 16, and so like I kind of like wanted to have a Torgal with me that I can command, and it is very useful because Torgal can heal you too for some reason. And so like there were some tight spots where like I didn't have my potion on, I just made Torgal like heal me a bit. It heals you a little, but like it was very useful, and so hopefully that is something that comes back in some form in the future. But yeah, Torgal as a mechanic, let me know what you think about it too. If you play Final Fantasy 16, did you care about the mechanic? Did you not? Did you just forget about it? I know like I mentioned, a lot of times I completely forgot about the mechanic, but when it wasn't there, I felt that.